Okay, so I'm at Carthage International Airport, Tunisia. It is 5:46 AM, just after sunrise. I'm going to fly out, nice simple flight plan, across the bay and basically around the bay, back to the highest point in the area and land. 3 waypoints as usual. We're cleared for takeoff. I've done all the run-up checks. Everything's looking good. We're taking off runway 11, which is slightly south of east, and we'll turn slightly to the left after takeoff. Runway 11, here we are, 2 ones, legs 11. Cleared for takeoff. Actually, over to the right there, you can see one of the many mountains in this area. Brakes off. Got excited by that. I thought it was our 3rd waypoint, but no, it's back behind us. 70 knots. A bit rough on the rudder there. 80, 100, 90, whatever today. It's a bit whatever. Gear up. Flaps up. Too much talking, not enough flying there. You know the old saying, aviate, navigate, and then communicate. So there's a good example of me doing it in the reverse order.
6007, continue for east, departure.
Okay, so turning back onto track. Looking pretty good. It's a beautiful looking part of the world. Get ourselves trimmed out. Mike India Golf 1.
Carthage Tower MiG-007, frequency change.
Yep, so there's the sun rising in the east, and pretty much fly straight towards that. 1,500 feet, we're at 1,400 right now. So we'll be flying back around south of the bay there in about 10 minutes time. Bit of lightning out there, which is always exciting. Cool, so on track I'm a little bit high, so I'm going to come down to 1,500. So yes, ancient port this, and seen a lot of history, and there's a lot to see here. You could do 10 flights here in a row and not run out of things to see. Probably 100 flights. So slowly descending back to my 1,500 feet. And we can already see where we're going to turn. It's that point, the first point you come to, really pretty much straight ahead. I'm going to go left a little bit as usual, so I can look right as I turn back, because we're going to do a hard turn back to fly along the coast there. So there's a point and there's a lovely beach just beyond it, and it's about 4 miles away now. Slowing up. Ooh, very spectacular lightning there. So at this time of morning, it's still fairly dark. Can't see much detail, but there we go. You can see the point and the beach just beyond it. Get a shot of that. And I'll fly right up to the beach, I think, before I turn around. Let's check out our in-flight map, see what that says. going to come up. There it is. Yep, you can see the point coming up on the map now. And the waypoint, I'm not showing at the moment, but that's alright. So that's our turn point. Spectacular cliffs and beach. So let's do a hard turn. And fly just off the coast so we can look at the spectacular coastline. The colours are going to really shine later in the day here. But I like to do 3 times the day to get a good look at the colour spectrum. Look at the beautiful subtle blues and greys out there at the moment. Beautiful. Okay, so we're pretty much at the right altitude and we'll motor down the coast. That's where we took off, somewhere pretty much over there. Heading south east now, southwest I should say. That'd be a nice drive along the coastal road there. Now I'll just turn right a little bit because although you could follow the coast all the way around there, but let's keep strictly to the plan this first time. So we're going to cross this river mouth. That's a good visual landmark. If you see that lake emptying into the sea right there, you're on track. Lovely. Beautiful beaches too. So as I cross this river mouth, I'll just reorient myself and yep, we're pretty much on track now. So you can see straight ahead, we've got a great indicator of our direction by the 2 tall peaks in the distance. Very distinctive little harbour on the right. And we're looking for this triangular facility. And there it is. You can see it now. It's a triangular shape and it's got these very long rectangular buildings. That's it. Turn right here, follow the highway. Very good. And the highway takes us just to the east of these large hills, across the lake to our final destination. Very nice. And we'll be flying right across the centre of Tunis. So you want to cut across the corner of this lake. So following this highway and cutting across the south corner of the lake. So I'll just adjust my heading a little bit. It's better. And that will take us to the high terrain beyond the city. large stadium on the left. Port facilities, and a very distinctive lake it is with a long road right across it. Now we can see the high land rising in front of us. So the tallest hill in that range is the one we're aiming for. There's the airport over there. Coming back there in a moment. Get a great view of the city, which you can see the sunlight hitting the buildings over there. Come back in a few hours time, the whole thing will be lit up magnificently. Yeah, lots to see down here. So let's check our map, see if it's given us any steer points yet. Oh, yep, it is. It's decided to load it up, I think. I see. It thinks we missed the last waypoint. Anyway, we're in the right place. Let's slow up. See if we can spot this compound. It's got white buildings. It stands out pretty well. Actually, it's one of these hills. I think it's just off the nose, actually. Yep, this is it, right here. Let's get the right wing camera up. It's the one. Exactly, I'll do a turn over it. And you can see it facing to the southwest, you've got that U-shaped building. That's exactly it. And it's starting to catch the light as the sun comes up. That's it. Now let's go back and land. I'm going to turn back to the east. And talk to the tower. Get myself sorted out here, and let's talk to them. Channel 2. Channel 2. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 4.
Hartwich Tower MiG-007 is 7 miles west, 1,900 feet with Oscar to land.
6007 Carthage Tower. Altimeter 29.907 with 009er at 1 flight. Fly straight at runway 11.
Oh, good.
6007 with 009er at 1 flight. Clear to land runway 11.
Mike India Golf 1. Excellent.
Clear to land runway 11 MiG-007.
So it's pretty fortuitous if they give you clearance for 1-1 after that last waypoint, because as you turn back to the airport, you are lined up pretty much right on it. There it is right in front of us. So gears coming down, flaps are down. And we're pretty much lined up on 1-1. That works out well. Gear is down, we've got 3 greens, speed's good. Of course, you might not always get clearance for 1-1. There's 3 other runways, but in this case we got lucky. And so runway 11 we approach right over the city. So 127 knots, we're 600 feet. We'll stay up here for a moment. Come left a bit. Just checking again, gears down, flaps are down. 400 feet. $280. $120. Still sinking. Get the throttle up a bit. So we touched down at 102.5 knots, which I'm pretty happy with. Big tree there, is it? Yeah. We'll taxi back over, refuel, and wait a few hours for the next flight. Excellent.